Walk round the compound, see some tigers, and then maybe see some Pete's. Gross. Yuck, yuck, yuckaroo. Grossest cat that we got here by far. Look at them. Look at those dumb things. Look at that dumb thing. Jeez. 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 Ew. Ew. Stop. Just stop. Just stop. No one likes that. Ugh. And then some people will go into the comment section and they'll be like, but I like it. And it's like, no, you don't. No, you don't. You're lying. You're lying. Hello, all you big cat lovers out there. Oh my gosh, schmutzy, schmutzy schmutz. Hello, all you big cat lovers out there. It's me, Derek, again. Welcome to another super duper fantastic episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Hi, Mark. Hi. How are you? It's one of our volunteers, Mark. He's one of our volunteers, Mark. He's here. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. He's got a Camelback on. He stays hydrated. Mark's a good dude. He helps us out a lot in the weekends with tour. One of his specialties is doing tours. He does good tours. He's very knowledgeable, informative. Yeah. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Oh, geez. I was looking over there. Okay. Center of the screen. Those are the platforms inside the lemur cages, but they looked possibly like shingles that had been ripped up from the wind. And I was looking at them and I was like, mother effer, or just thinking that, just like, yeah, dang it. Oh, I got the Waka on, but it still gets windy. And here's the thing, and I do this all the time, and I gotta be so much. This is another thing that I have to be conscious of, is I gotta avoid this. Yeah, I do that a lot. Oh, no. Derek, stop it. But here's, man, I should have tried to find something. I should have tried to find something like a square. Hold on. Okay, all right, I found it. I wanted to show you something. This is actually the stuff, I found it, this is a first aid kit that we have strategically placed around the compound. But I hold my phone like this when I'm filming, because, and that's I do that every single time. It's the way that I feel comfortable with, because it allows me because I can do a lot of that, and it's the camera, it's the gimbal system and everything, and then I can also, well, it's easier to tell. Jesus, I tried to do it left-handed. That was so stupid. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna show you how I hold my phone, and then proceeds to drop his phone. Oh, that was dumb. Oh, but I guess, let me see if I can do this. Jeez, Crow, why do you even subscribe to me? Like, what are we doing? This is silly. Yeah, so like I do a lot of filming kind of like that, and then I can do the thing and the scrolling in and out and whatnot, but I also kind of am able to do stuff like this when I need to do the selfies, and then basically I'm able to then come back in like that. That's how I do my phone kind of things. But the Waka is here a lot of times. The Waka is here, and I hit it with like this part of my hand, and it just kind of, and then you hear that That's what you hear. All right. Put it back in. Hold on. All right. So I gotta try to be more considerate of my wakas. Hi, Mita Pita. Oh, she gave me a little growl. She gave me a growl. I have to be considerate of her growls. Her growls. Okay, so basically, you probably already saw the length of this, and there's a reason for that. Is because I need to shoot for slow drip and quantity over the next little bit. You're like, I don't even know what that means. Hold on, I'll get to it. Oh! It's just been snuffly. It's been busy lately. Of course, we've had the furry convention coming up. Of course, busy with job, different things. Tax season's great, fun times with that. So there's things and stuff to focus on, and I guess like the prioritization has to go. It can only go so many places. I know that with everything, because oh my gosh, I had to film different stuff for the furry convention a lot, like last week, and then I was putting things together and doing. It was a whole to do. And today we were cleaning. Yesterday I wasn't even at the compound. It was like we left in the morning and didn't get back until it was like later in the evening. So we couldn't film yesterday. That day was shot. Today we were cleaning. And of course, yeah, I get a little couple onesie-twosie things. Hi, bud. Hi, bud. Get a couple of them little onesie-twosie kind of things. Stuff that might be able to go up on the Insta. Maybe something that's never going to see the light of day. Because that's what basically the majority... I wouldn't say the majority of the volume of the things. Because the majority of the volume by this point has probably been all in the form of webcasts. But I guess like the quantity of things, most of the things that I film, like the specific individual videos, like the little ones, like I never post because it's not. Maybe I see something like, oh, I could try to capture that and it could be cool, and it doesn't really pan out to be anything specific. It doesn't. So I'm like, okay, well, you just don't post it. But at the same time, it's like, I don't want to delete it either. Like, I try to keep things archived. And I like that because sometimes even the things that are kind of like really kind of simple, mundane, they're like whatever. They're whatever kind of stuff. Those are sometimes the best things to be able to kind of go back at and see. Because those are more of like an actual snapshot of just the everyday kind of vibe. A lot of the stuff that gets posted is like, it's like the cool stuff, the stuff that certainly it's wonderful and it happens here and it happens in reality. But of course, it's like the more of the rare things. But the stuff that just happens every day. Like the regular old kind of humdrum tigers. How can anything with tigers be humdrum? I get it. That's kind of an ironic thing to say. I get it. Sure. But those are kind of the things where if like I see them, like actually Heidi and I were doing it the other day. We were looking at old posts. Saw a different, not old posts, but just old things that just got filmed. And old things that got filmed and never posted. Munch. You. Sneaky, I'm gonna get you. What? What's that? He's like, where'd he go? Oh my gosh. You're too much, bud. You're too much. But we were watching like old clips that of course had been filmed, never posted anywhere. And it was giving us like this really just kind of sense of just awesome kind of nostalgia, because it was just, you're capturing just kind of, just regular stuff. Like seeing old videos of like Arctic, but it was I think that it was like me and like another one of our guys, like one of my friends, Heidi and my friends, his name's Curtis, and we were trying to get Arctic to kind of move, and we were going to see if we could try to get some sort of just a medical kind of thing. I don't want to. There was a horsey head. People might say like, "Oh, don't worry, you can show it. We don't mind." I know that you don't mind. I know that you don't mind, but sometimes when you're talking about those types of things, that you just, I don't know, you try not to have things that could be identifiable, maybe even by the people that, you know, knew that animal, and that would just be upsetting. So there's, you know, sometimes try to avoid that. Sometimes you don't. Some, you know, different times. Sometimes I show the severed heads, and sometimes I don't show the severed heads, and I guess it's situation dependent. So that's what that is all about. It's not, I don't do it because I don't think you can handle it. I don't do it because I don't think you can handle it. It's because I just want to be respectful, you know, of the people that do that type of stuff. It's different though, because like, let's say if it's an animal, like a lot of times, like with like black cows, it's like I'll show those things all day because they're everywhere. Everyone has black cows. It's like no one can be like, that's my black cow. It's like, okay, you can't really tell, but sometimes you can. Sometimes there's distinguishing features and they're identifiable enough, or they're unique enough to where you're just like, yeah, you know, someone's gonna be like, oh no, trigger, no, why did you do? You know? All right. Anyway, I'm not doing the thing that I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm already kind of going past the time that I want to be going. So, like, with all of the different stuff that's been going on, it just it's the volume, and I've been actively choosing to focus energy on just the work. And don't get me like things haven't been bad. It's like, oh my gosh, everything is overwhelming. No, they would get overwhelming if I didn't properly focus on that stuff. And life is actually pretty good, right? It's like, it's good, but I've kind of intentionally been not doing a heck of a lot as far as like filming, posting, editing type stuff. I kind of had to, just because it's one of those kind of things where you look for ballast to kind of throw over the side of the ship to make it faster. So that's kind of the whole thing with that. And I have to go back we got to do the furry thing tomorrow. I'm gonna try to post hopefully maybe by the time that this is already posted, you'll see it anyway. But the thing is, I keep on getting sidetracked because cats are cute and they're wonderful and I love them. But this is another thing too. Okay, caveat, like another thing, I'm not going to be at the facility next weekend. I'm not coming back here to care next weekend. Heidi and I are going to take a bit of a we're gonna take a bit of a breather. We're gonna do stuff together away from here. So I'm not even going to, and she's going to, which is going to be fantastic. She's going to meet me. Oh my gosh. Do you have any idea how much I drive? I drive a lot. I drive hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles all the time. All the time. And I've been doing it for years. I mean, really. I commute. I mean, you know, gosh, for almost 10 years, well, closer to 8, it's like 8 years, I did about 160 miles a day, at one point, and then, still doing close to, $5.50 a week, something like that. It's a lot. So she's gonna meet me for a change. Yeah. How about instead of me coming to you, show me that you care. So that's what's gonna happen. But here's the thing: I'm not gonna be here to film next weekend. But I'm here to film right now. And this is the other thing. Oh my gosh, because we were filming, or not, we were filming. Where did you come from? Where did you come from? Where did you come from? You're sneaky. So furries tomorrow. The closing ceremonies are tomorrow. It's Saturday today. But Heidi and I, here's the thing: we're actually going to stay there. We're gonna go to Dallas. We're gonna stay in Dallas tonight. We got done cleaning. So I have this window right now. I have a few hours right now in which to film. That's what I'm trying to say. But I have to basically film enough to satisfy you for the next 2 weeks. On top of the fact that I didn't do a Patreon cast last week and I didn't do a Thursday cast. Even though I said that I was going to do one. I didn't. So I feel like I have to kind of make it up a bit. But I don't have the time to basically do like 6 half hour a piece webcasts. I don't have that time. So I gotta do like a bunch of lightning casts. Windy. I have to be swift like the wind with my casts. And I want to crank out a bunch of them. I want to crank out a bunch of basically like 10-minuters. And just have a bunch and then just slowly leak them to you. Like methadone, like Dorbadone. Cause y'all are a bunch of addicts. Your places where we put boxes of old clothes. Get it? Okay, so this one's probably going to be a bit longer than the ones that I'm going to be putting up later. So you understand, like literally for the next few weeks, and that goes for I'm going to try to do the same thing with like some of the Patreon stuff. Oh, and I have to go through my phone and look at some of the old I've filmed, because I filmed clips like over the past few weeks. And like large enough clips to where they can kind of be standalone YouTube vids. Maybe they need to be kind of cut down a little bit. But then like I'll forget, and then I have to kind of go back and make sure, because I'm probably sitting on some good stuff that I haven't posted yet. So I'll try to make sure that I get some of those things to you. But basically, the next few weeks, it's going to be like, this is the other thing. I have only a few hours, and it's like this. It is windy. So for the next few weeks, most of the stuff that you're going to be getting is just going to be just. I'm going to try not to. Okay, sorry. I'm going to try not to do that so much. The Waka. What are you doing, Bags? What are you doing? And Raven is out here. And she has the ability to go inside, because it's actually pretty chilly. The wind chill is in the upper 30s right now. The wind chill. The actual temperature is higher, but the wind chill. So what it feels like if you were naked feels like it's in the 30s when the wind hits you. AKA the low single digits Celsius. All right, so that's going to be the plan. That's going to be what I'm going to do. So that's going to be what you're going to see for the next few weeks. Just a bunch of really quick casts. But it's going to be a slow. I'm going to try to do a few of them to make sure that you got that fix. You addicts. You top of the houses. Bunch of crawl spaces, you. Anyway, I'll see you the next time, which is going to be, well, for me, now. All right. Bye-bye.